that shit. Shit.
What is going on, guys? It is Base here. Welcome back to the channel. If you've logged into League today, I'm sure you've seen the champion reveal, so we're just going to take a little bit deeper look into the new champion. This, you can read it if you want when you come on here. Basically, she's just the name Zoe, ancient being, messenger of Targon, and she can warp reality. That's the main things I got out of there. And she's all about playing tricks and stuff like that. So we'll go over her abilities real quick. So before we start this, her passive is basically like a spell blade. Dealing after a basic attack deals more magic damage, and it looks like it will be a skill shot. Or sorry, that would be the Q. The Q, Zoe fires a star that deals magic damage in a small area and applies to her passive. She can recast Q mid-flight to redirect the star to a new position near her, which seems kind of pretty cool. And if you're really good with her, it seems like it could be strong. And the star's damage increases based on the distance it was traveled. So let's take a look. Here's her just doing the straight Q. So there's a little jump rope animation. And that was the recast. She cast it over here to the left and then recast it to make it do more damage. And as you can see, the farther it was away, if you can get really good with that skill shot, it can do a lot of damage. That was without any items, I believe. So W, Spell Thief. This one is the one I do not look forward for. Enemy summoners and active items cast drops that they have spell shards on the ground for an extended period of time. Some minions also drop spell shards when killed by Zoe. Collect a spell shard grants one cast of that spell or an active item. So I don't know if you play her, your like D and F will be open or whatnot, but basically you flash, she can go pick it up. So that just seems like it can be really, powerful if you are running away and then you flash, you drop that, and then she can instantly flash to you. And Shorty has gap closers, so she's going to be really hard to fight against. And collecting a spell shard grants one cast of that spell or active item. When casting any summoner spell, Zoe briefly gains bonus movement speed and tosses missiles at the nearest enemy. Each missile can trigger her passive. So let's take a look at that. As you saw, that looks pretty powerful. Alright, for the E, Sleepy Trouble Bubble. This is the CC we've been all seeing, for the previous games. And I also really liked how they kind of had a teaser of what it was going to be like. I really did like that. So she throws a ball that detonates on the first target, dealing magic damage, and is stuck to the enemy drowsy. After a couple seconds, drowsy enemies will briefly fall asleep and take extra damage from the next attack or spell. Whenever an enemy falls asleep, the ability's cooldown is reduced. If the bubble hits nothing, it lingers on the ground as a trap. If cast over a wall, it gains casting range. So this looks like it will be a pretty good CC. And it looks like it does have pretty good range, so you do not want to get hit by that. I don't know, and she looks like she's going to be a mid laner, but she might possibly be good support. This is her R. It kind of reminds me of like a Rek'Sai thing. The thing is, she can go forward and she can come right back. She briefly teleports to a position, then teleports back. During the teleport, you can use abilities and attack normally and see over walls. However, you won't be able to move. So, crazy. Let's take a quick look at this right after we go over this. Basically, you can read this. It's all about playing the tricks and being, really active in the game. So it's going to be a really active champion you have to watch. So let's take a look. So she hits her with the sleepy, casts the Q as far back as she can to get that extra damage. And I believe she used a summoner spell. Let's take a look at that. Because, I believe Lysandra used a summoner or something because she got those 3 missiles. As Orianna comes in, she hits her with the sleepy. It only happened to one person, got good damage on Sin there. Use the portal jump, jumps back out of the damage. Then she's left with Orianna, who used a ghost, so she picks up the missiles. We have J4 coming in, sleepy. As you can see, she tossed the Q back as far as she could, then tossed it right back to J4 to achieve maximum damage. So she is going to be a really, I think, skillful champion, but also really powerful. She's just a kid. So these are tips and tricks. The paddle star does more damage depending on how far it's flown in a straight line. You can cast it for a light chip that can be redirected. So basically, do what she did. You would maybe toss it behind you, and then throw it to the enemy as far as you can. Over 40 spells and active items can drop as a result of Spell Thief's passive. If you see a powerful spell drop on the far side, you can use Portal Jump to go grab it and come back, which I do think is going to be pretty OP. And good Zoe players will spend their time practicing important combos involving Portal Jump. I do think she's going to be a really skilled champion that a lot of upper tier people will play. And so if you do the Portal Jump near walls, you get extra cast range on your bubbles. And if you master the art of harassment Portal Jump to extend your basic attack. No, I like this quote, nobody has to grow up if they don't want to, or maybe they do. I don't though. Same Zoe, same. And we have her regular skin and what looks to be maybe an arcade skin. So I mean, that's pretty much all of it, but I just wanted to go over that with you guys if you didn't feel like reading it all yourself. So now you might have an idea of what Zoe is going to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you stick around to see you next time.